guys, Cassie Deputy at Deputy Tribe. I'm going to show you an easy way to prepare your nuts before you eat them. So nuts naturally have a lot of anti-nutrients in them. So today we'll be doing walnuts and almonds, and they're really hard to digest on their own. Traditionally, cultures have always fermented them in some way before using them to cook or eat or whatever. So if you're gonna make nut butter or just put walnuts on an apple crisp or make almond flour or anything like that, this is the process that you would want to do before you consume the nuts. So let me show you. So here we have walnuts. So you're just gonna stick them in a glass jar or container. And here we have some raw almonds, and both of these are raw, unroasted. So typically I use mason jars, but we have quite a bit of fermenting projects going on. And we're also preparing a bunch of cabbage, squash, and cucumbers for more kraut and pickles and stuff. So I'm using these glass dishes, and it's really easy. You just cover them in water. Okay, so we're covering them in water here. And then we just add a little bit of salt. You can also do apple cider vinegar. Ooh, this sea salt's very coarse compared to what I'm used to. I refill this, so this isn't my normal sea salt that I use. I don't know, I never measure anything. I just put a pinch in there. So basically, you want to let it soak for a minimum of 8 hours, but I usually go 12 to 24 when I do this. And then I will show you what's next. All right, so it has been roughly 24 hours, I think a little less. And as you can tell, they look beautifully soaked and fermented. This is natural. This is cam yeast growing, which is fine. So now we basically are going to put them in the strainer here and rinse them off. And this is going to be really hard to do with one hand. So I'll kind of briefly show you. So we're going to rinse them off. And then kind of try to get as much of the water off as you can. You can even lay them on a towel. Let me get one of the kids to get me a towel. Eli, go get me a towel. Sorry, these are my dishes. There's always dishes. Eli, go get me a towel.
Which one?
Go get me a clean towel. So I went foraging today and I found some goldenrod that I'm dehydrating and some bergamot that I have dehydrating. Last time we went foraging, I found a bucket load of horsetail, which was really nice. Okay, so basically I have my pan here. I have two of these that I'm using, but one has coconut.
Oh, Johnny.
This is from, I made coconut milk this morning to make cauliflower oatmeal. And then I usually pop those in the oven to dehydrate. So, let's see what else is going on while I'm waiting for a towel. This is our dinner. Set this morning. So basically, I'm going to rinse these, lay them on a towel, just kind of let some of the moisture dry out, and then I'm going to transfer them to these pans. Is this clean?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So let's lay this out. Princess towel. That's how you do it when you don't have a lot of room. And we'll just kind of let those dry. My kids are watching the Olympics in the background. So I'll catch you back when I'm done with this. Okay, so they're all rinsed. They're laying on a towel. Just gonna try to absorb as much of the moisture as I can. And then I'm just gonna transfer them into this pan. I will show you that. Okay, so it looks like one of these fits all my almonds. You can always just use a regular cookie sheet too. So I'm actually gonna have to wait till the almonds, well, probably my coconut's almost done. Now, if you're doing this in the oven, you just wanna put it on the lowest setting possible. So mine goes to 170. And then the other thing that I like to do is add salt. So I have some coarser sea salt, and I'm just gonna sprinkle on here. We eat a lot of salt. Salt is very, very, very good for you. Despite what mainstream media tells you, good unrefined sea salt, high mineral pink salt, very, very good for you. So now we will pop these in the oven at the lowest setting possible until they are dry. And then I will catch you back when I do the walnuts. Alright guys, it is 11:30, so these nuts have been in the oven for what, 8-ish, 10 hours, and they're dry. They're still hot, but they are crunchy. See? They're crunchy. They're good. Looks like some of them roasted. That's good. I got turkey stock going, chicken stock going, muscle cream's made. So I put the walnuts in pretty late. So I'm actually gonna have to turn this oven off and restart it in the morning, but they'll just sit in there in the heat overnight, and then I'll start the oven up again tomorrow. These I'm gonna leave out to cool, and then in the morning I will bag them up. And you can store them in your fridge or freezer in an airtight bag. I don't have much fridge space, so we'll probably use them pretty quick. But until then, I'll probably store them in a jar in the closet. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's how you do it. And I will have to do another video on how to make nut butter or nut milk, so you guys can see that.